Hey, what's going on, DDO players? Axel here. So today I want to talk all about Epic Destiny points, Fate points, how to calculate them, how to convert between the two, how to make sense of the number of points your characters have, and how to explain the new system and how it works. So as you all might know, recently we had the big Epic Destiny update that completely revamped the system, and one of the I would say downsides of that conversion, even though I think it's overall a very positive change for the game, is this whole convoluted Fate point, Epic Destiny point system we have. So basically, there are two values, and when you hover over your character's Epic Destiny screen, you'll see something like this. So this is a screenshot from my Kensei level 30 fighter. You'll see Destiny points spent, and this one says 54, 54, Fate points 36, permanent Destiny points. So I'm going to explain what all that is here in a second. And I guess before, I guess some of you might be wondering, why do we have this convoluted system? Like, why do we have Fate points and Destiny points? Why don't we just have one value? Why is this so confusing? And I agree that this system as it is sucks. It sucks. It's confusing, nobody understands it, and the fact that I have to make a video like this to explain it to everybody is just indicative of how much it sucks. But anyways, and I don't have, and I'm gonna give you my theory. My assumption as to why we have this convoluted two value system instead of just a simple one value system is because, and I don't have any proof for this, I don't have a developer post, this is just speculating, but why I think we have this two value system instead of something simpler is because prior to the Epic Destiny update, they had sold in the store Tomes of Destiny and Tomes of Fate separately. So because people had spent money on Tomes of Fate and they spent money on Tomes of Destiny, they had to keep both values in the game in some form. So that's my assumption as to why we have this system. Again, can't prove that. That's just my theory. Okay, so let's continue on, and I'll show you now how to calculate these points for each of these two characters that I'll show you. So the first character is my Kensei fighter, who has no past lives, 0 past lives of any kind. So he'll be kind of a simple example, and then a more complicated example will be my melee cleric, who has a number of past lives that we'll get into in a second. So that makes it a little bit more complicated. So let's just start with Achius, my fighter. So when you get to level 20, you're going to start with a certain number of Epic Destiny points. You're going to start with 12 Epic Destiny points. So when you go through the tutorial area, and you all should know what I'm talking about, right when you get to epic levels, you'll walk through this tutorial where you talk to various NPCs about your destiny, and that unlocks your Epic Destinies for you. So once you unlock your Epic Destinies, each destiny that you unlock gives you 3 fate points for a total of 36 fate points. And one thing to know about the system is that each fate point, or every 3 fate points, converts to 1 permanent destiny point. And permanent destiny points are the points you actually spend in your tree. So when you start at level 20, you're going to get 12 Epic Destiny points to start, because you just claim your destinies. You get 36 fate points for claiming your destinies, and that's going to convert 3 to 1 to 12 starting Epic Destiny points. Okay, so as you level, you also earn Epic Destiny points. So every level you get in Epics gives you 4 Epic Destiny points, so you get 1 at each rank, and then when you get to the 5th rank, that's the level, so you don't get a point for that level, so you don't want to count that, but you essentially get 4 points for every level, 4 Destiny points. So that's where you get your 40 here, as you can see here in my calculation. Again, we're calculating this 54 total Destiny points that you have to spend in your trees. Okay, so there are also 2 different tomes you need to be aware of if you have them. There's these tomes on the right, as you can see here. There's the Feywild Tome of Destiny, and there's also the Historic Tome of Destiny. So the Historic Tome of Destiny is the tome they gave out during the Epic Destiny update to anyone who had purchased Epic Destinies in the store. So if you have that, you'll get this. You can also buy them in the store, even if you didn't buy Epic Destinies. So you can actually buy these if you want to. But if you eat one of these tomes, you get an additional point, Epic Destiny point, to spend. That adds on to your total. So that's why you see that here. 1 for Historic Tome of Destiny. Okay, then we have the Feywild Tome. So this is if you bought the top tier Feywild bundle, you also get a Tome of Destiny +1 from Feywild, and this does stack with the Tome of Destiny Historic. But be aware that multiple tomes of the Feywild, multiple tomes, historic tomes don't stack with itself, but each of these do stack with each other. So you can get a total from these two tomes of +2, one from Feywild, one from your historic tome. So if you have both of those tomes, which this character does, you add those to your total. So that's it. That's how you get your Epic Destiny points. You have 54 Epic Destiny points for this character, 12 from starting out, just the free ones from the tutorial, 40, which is 4 per epic level, 1 from the Historic Tome of Destiny, and 1 from the Feywild Tome of Destiny. So you might ask yourself, we've got a couple other things here. We've got fate points, permanent destiny points. The fate points are just the points that this character got from unlocking destinies with the tutorial. So that's all that is. You get 36 fate points, which, as we've already discussed, converts 3 to 1 to your 12 starting epic destiny points up here. So that's what the fate point total is for this character. Permanent destiny points. Okay, some of these fate points, some of these destiny points that we discussed are permanent. So the difference between permanent ones and non-permanent is that permanent ones, they apply at level 20. So when this character, let's say this character were to epic true reincarnate back to level 20, he would start at level 20 with his normal 12 starting ED points, but he would also get 1 historic Tome of Destiny and 1 more point from the Feywild Tome. So he would actually start at level 20 if he were to epic reincarnate at 14 destiny points, which is why you have permanent destiny points here. Permanent destiny points are points that you have all the time, essentially. So if you reincarnate, you'll have that. Anytime you're in epics with this character, no matter what level, you'll have these I'll have these 14 permanent destiny points. Okay, so that's what that means. So hopefully that helps in calculating these points, and we're going to go through a slightly more complicated example with my cleric here in a second. But unfortunately, the game does not tell you anywhere that I found. You all let me know if I'm wrong, but I've looked all through the game. It does not tell you, how these points are calculated. So you actually have to do the math that I just showed you in order to double check. So say you're not sure if you ate one of these tomes, the Feywild Tome or the Historic Tome of Destiny. Say you're trying to figure out if you ate that or not. It actually doesn't tell you anywhere in your character. It doesn't tell you on the character sheet, on the feat list as of right now, and they need to fix that. They need to add that. So if you want to check to see what tomes your character has eaten, you'll need to walk through the math. Okay, so let's talk now about my cleric, which is just very slightly more complicated example because he's epic reincarnated a bunch of times. So he's very similar, and here's the screenshot for him. So you can see this is the fighter with 54 destiny points, 36 fate points, 14 permanent destiny points. Here's the cleric with 55, 1 additional destiny point, 39 fate points, and 15 permanent destiny points. So he's also at level 30. Okay. All right. So for him up here, and I'll show you in this box right here, he has, just like the fighter, 12 starting epic destiny points that every character gets from just going through the tutorial, unlocking your epic destinies. He also, just like everyone will have at 40, he has the 40 points for 40 destiny points for just advancing to level 30. So that's 4 per level. He also has eaten the Historic Tome of Destiny and the Feywild Tome of Destiny. However, he also gets 1 additional point because he has a bunch of epic past lives. So epic past lives under the new system convert at a range of 9. Every 3 epic past lives converts to 1 fate point. And as we know, every 3 fate points converts to 1 epic destiny point. So you have to convert it twice. So this character has, right now, my cleric has 9 epic past lives. And I'm not using that for example purposes. He actually has 9 epic past lives. It works out cleanly, but in any case, he has 9 epic past lives. So we have to convert that to fate points. So every 3 epic past lives gives you 1 fate point. So 9 divided by 3 gives you 3 total fate points that he gets. He gets 3 additional fate points from his epic past lives. Okay, now that we've converted these into fate points, we now have to convert them to destiny points. Again, destiny points are the points you actually spend in the trees. So those convert at every 3 fate points to 1 destiny point. So we have to take the 3 again and divide by 3 to 1. So that's where he gets the 1 additional destiny point to spend in his trees because he has 9 epic past lives. Again, 9 epic past lives convert to 3 fate points, which convert to 1 destiny point. So he has, instead of this fighter, he has 1 additional point for 55 epic destiny points. So that means every 9 epic past lives you get on your character is going to convert to 1 more point to spend in your trees. So then we go back down to the character here. You can see where he has additional fate points. So he has 39 fate points here instead of the fighter, who has 36. That's because he has 9 epic past lives, and each epic past life converts, every 3 epic past lives converts to 1 fate point. So that means 9 divided by 3 is 3. So that's why he has an additional 3 fate points compared to the fighter. So he has 39 instead of 36. In permanent destiny points, he has 1 additional, so he has 15 compared to the fighter's 14, because again, he has those epic past lives that convert to 9 epic past lives, to 3 fate points that convert to 1 permanent destiny point. So he gets plus 1 permanent destiny point to his permanent fate total. So any additional destiny points you get from epic reincarnation, those apply immediately at level 20. So if this character were to epic true reincarnate to level 20, he would start with 15 permanent destiny points as opposed to the fighter, who would start at 14. So essentially, all characters at level 20 start with 12, but this character is going to get 1 additional point from epic past lives, 1 additional point from the Feywild tome, and 1 additional point from the historic tome. One other thing I need to talk about is fate tomes. So there are tomes of fate as well, in addition to tomes of destiny. So if you have one of these fate tomes, all it will do is increase your fate point total here in your character sheet. And for every 3 fate points you get, again, this converts to 1 permanent destiny point. So I can't show you this on my character just because none of my characters have eaten any Tomes of Fate. But if you have Tomes of Fate, it will add to your fate points, which will convert to more permanent destiny points at a rate of 3 to 1. So yeah, guys, I know that's complicated, and again, the system sucks, and I hate that it's this complicated, and I wish they would, at the minimum, even if they won't, I wish they would consider simplifying it. But even if they don't simplify it, they really need to add somewhere in game where you can check to see what tomes you've eaten, what destiny tomes you've eaten, and they need to somehow add some way in game to where it breaks down your points for you so that you can see how this is calculated in game. Just both for purposes so players know what's going on, to help them understand the system better, and so you can double check in case there's a bug or tomes not working correctly. There needs to be a better way for players to check to see that everything's applied correctly. So it should show your tomes and everything in game, but as of now it doesn't. So guys, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope this helps you understand fate points better. And I know it was very, very number crunchy, but you know, maybe just slow me down on YouTube, maybe watch the video twice or something. But at least this video is here now for a reference. I hope to help players understand this better. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think about this system and my calculations here and everything. And comment below. I like reading comments, as always. So that's going to be it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Take care.